The Hive is a great Minecraft server, but in this video I'm going to be telling you 15 things that could be added to Hive. Number 1. Hive is a great server, but I think something that would be cool would be a new hub. We've had this hub for a while now, and after you've been playing for a long time, you kind of know all the secrets. I've gotten every single parkour hub title, and I know basically where everything is. I could probably build it without even looking at it. Maybe. So just having a new hub would definitely be cool. And I know the Hive build team, it takes a long time to make such intricate builds, but I think having a new hub maybe once a year would be pretty cool. Number 2. Update the quest master. The quest masters are great, giving an XP booster, a costume, and a costume gift if you get enough quest points. And they do save every month even after the costume resets and quests. But however, I think quests could definitely use an update, including quests that are really hard but select a lot more rewards, and also maybe something cool like a pet or hat or something instead of just a costume. And I still think the XP boosters are definitely cool, and same with the costume gift. So yeah. Number 3. This has to do with replay cinema. I think replay cinema should be free. And you're probably thinking, well, if replay cinema is free, then what's the point of having it? Well, if Hive wants more content creators to be in the game, they need to use a thumbnail. And if they can get a cinematic for it, outline the player, it'll be a lot better of a thumbnail than taking a screenshot, well, having your player look like this. Unless it's a thumbnail where you're taking the picture without your player in it, not having access to replay cinema isn't that great. Number 4. This includes about stuff in replay cinema. So if we go into a game, list all games, and we go to a Skywars game, right? Now, if we pause, go to, see, if you look here, you can see that there's toggle no clips, modify super speed, and slow motion. But one thing that I think should be a part of this is show only a certain player, maybe just yourself, so that you can make cinematics for clutching or something like that without having another player. While it is really good for clips and cinematics, having not another player option is going to be kind of useful. Number 5 has to do with Hive's worst game mode, Ground Wars. I think Ground Wars could be a lot better if it's just different. So, right now I'm playing a game of Ground Wars to show you why it's so bad. So, first you spawn with blocks, and your goal is to hit the opponents with eggs, and every kill, that adds one more block towards your team. However, this gets so repetitive after just a few games, and I really wanted to see how we could improve it. And I think one thing that could definitely be improved about this really bad game could be 3, 2, 1. Number 6. This has to do with Bridge. Bridge is one of the best Hive game modes, but there are a few things that could be cool about it. Or different. So first thing, there are 3 kits. Leap, snowballs, and gaps. The gaps should be like Hypixel or Zekka gaps, where the gaps fill your whole health instead of just 2 hearts with regen. And I also think that there should be a new power-up. Maybe like extra arrows that you spawn with, or extra blocks if you want them. And while they definitely won't be as good as leap or snowballs, they will definitely be very useful in some cases if you're playing like if you're trying to do like a top bridge fight and you want to have more blocks to create a bigger platform. That could definitely be very good. My next thing that I think should be in is maybe add more than 3 goals. What if it's like 5? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's too much, maybe that's too little. I don't really know, but I think it just makes more sense. Best out of 5 instead of best out of, or first to 3, because, well, why not? And health on kill should be maximized to its full potential, and actually okay, and finally, for the very last thing, I think having spawning with 32 blocks after you already die once is just not fair, because like you fall in the void, you lose 50% of your blocks, and then you have that until the next goal gets scored, which just doesn't really make sense. And yeah. And capture the flag needs a lot of changes. I mean, it's a fun idea and it's very well presented, but I think it definitely needs some improvements. The first one being, why do we have blue concrete powder? Or red concrete powder? This just doesn't really make sense. I mean, I see what they're trying to do with it being one tapped, but like, it just doesn't really make sense, as in it's floating. Just make it another block like wool or something. It just kind of looks trippy when concrete powder, the block that falls, one of the only gravity blocks in the game, doesn't exactly have the gravity effect. Does that just not seem a little bit wrong? Yeah. Also, I think one thing about this game is they need to have a mini hub with like LTMs and stuff, because like right now the game is literally just so it just feels so, I don't know. And I also think there should be more blocks, maybe like wood or something, and then tools. And same thing with bridge. You should spawn with the same amount you started with, because that just makes sense. Like, one death and you're down blocks, and then you just have to buy more. You should spawn with starting items, and then, you know, if you need more after you die, then sure, but like, not before. And then help. Okay. And diamond armor and iron armor diamond sword combo is just too OP. Like, it's literally, there's nothing anyone can do if you have that. And then blocks are so expensive. For 16, 1/4 of a stack, you only get for 15 gold, you only get half a quarter of a stack. That just doesn't really make sense. And yeah, okay, that is so, oh my god. So as I said, capture the flag is easily the most annoying Hive game mode of all time. So I think it definitely needs to be changed. Mob game, or that one Hive Halloween ghost game, well, I think there should be an LTM for every single season. maybe for summer they could bring back treasure wars for a limited time. Bring back mob game for spring. For Halloween, bring back the ghost game. Forgot the name. And for maybe for winter, bring back something else. Like, I don't know. Next up, we have Death Run. I think Death Run is a great game, but sometimes it can get so annoying when you die to 3 traps in a row and you get very last place. Well, you're literally really good at it. So the first thing I think needs to be changed about Death Run is maybe have it so not everyone dies to a trap if everyone's already at it. If that makes sense. Maybe it's just like 50%. Oh, there's a halt counter, and if you die with those halts, then you know. Number 10, Block Drop. Block Drop is a really good Hive game mode, and I think the only thing that really needs to be changed about this game mode is power-ups. There are currently only a few power-ups, like potions, a few potions. There's another leaps, and then there's also a bunch of other stuff, like doors and stuff. Oh, not like Nemos. But I think one thing that needs to be changed is the speed that it takes. So I can easily just shift here, and it's gonna be a bit before that breaks, and I fall down. So I think maybe make the blocks fall faster, which is going to be a lot. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. One thing I think needs to be changed about the power-ups though is add more. I don't know. Maybe there could be like a reusable potion that has a cooldown or something like that. Maybe a bow and arrow or a totem or something. I think that would definitely be cool. And definitely a lot of people would want that. But that's all I think really needs to be changed about this game mode. It's a great game mode, and it's definitely needs to be changed a lot. But there are a few things that I would like to change about it, and a lot of people I think would. Actually, number 11 is a new game mode. Hive has had a lot of the newest game modes for a while now, and take Treasure Wars to Bedwars, for example. Bedwars is a lot better than Treasure Wars, but that was the only new game mode we've gotten in a while. And, well, yes, it is even having 4 here, 4 there, and 5 in the middle. I think it would be a lot better if maybe just add another one, maybe to the 6, to the 5 or something, because this it would look a lot better with a new hub and a new game mode here, just to, you know. And if you put a seasonal there and the new game mode there, it'll still be equal, because if there's always a seasonal game mode at once every season, then yeah. Number 12 is the mail. Hive mail has been like this for a while now. And, you know, sometimes it shows up in the hotbar, sometimes it doesn't. But I think having it in the hotbar, at least in the main hub, is definitely a needed. Because, I mean, what if you really wanted to see your mail, but you don't know where it is? And that is actually going to be a new rank. I know Hive just added the ultimate rank, and it's great and all, but I think maybe there should be a Hive++ rank. or an ultimate plus rank for $25 and $15. Reason? Maybe 100% XP boost on the ultimate plus, and maybe a 60% XP boost on Hive plus plus. I know there's a hub title for ultimate for Hive plus plus, but maybe they could just add an extra plus on that. And I think this would definitely be cool. Well, I don't think Hive should have as many ranks as Hypixel. Hypixel has like 100. I do think having another rank or two would definitely be kind of cool, and also having it show in the chat if you're in a game. Number 13, and it is Mano. Nobody plays Mano. Mega squads, duos, and solos have so many more players than Mano. I don't like Mano because it still has the old items, but I like the new items. So I think Mano should just, it was nice while it lasted, but even though it's vaulting soon, I think you can just vault it now. Trust me. And while we're in the Bedwars lobby, why don't we talk about custom servers for Bedwars? Custom servers for Bedwars are great, but this isn't just for Bedwars, but this is for all game modes. They need to make the custom server limit 100 instead of the solos. Even if you go to Mega, what if you want 50 people on each team? You can't really do that because maybe make it rank exclusive or something, but having way more people in a custom server in a solo lobby, maybe it's just a lot less for that, but I still think that would be kind of cool. And number 15, my suggestion is that you make it so people with 435 subscribers can get YouTube rank. Okay, I'm just kidding. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, and if you did enjoy this, please like and subscribe, because as I said before, I'm trying to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and that's only possible if you subscribe. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.